2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Wembanyama is the center with Sochan next to him. Devin Vassell out there with Skinny, and it's Lee in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, the forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with Brown, and it's Chase in at the 5 down low. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And Boston has possession. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
Boston shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good from Holiday. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
He doesn't get the second one.
An all-star, a leader, Jrue Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
Pass to Andrews. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston. Tatum against Vassell. Tatum, that's good.
And look at the focus. I mean, Tatum's not going to allow the defense to overwhelm him. Simply keeping his eyes on the bucket there and cashing in down low.
Now here's Lee from beyond the arc and then some.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Andrews. Last game, 26 points. Taken away by Holiday. Poked away. Dishes to Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. Shoots from the line. Andrews, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Chase. And that one drops for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shoots over Brown. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Puts it up from 15. Count that bucket. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim. Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. A three from Wembanyama, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Chase. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Lee. Inside, Vassell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Slick move by Vassell against contact, managing to work his way inside.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a... near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Looking now at the numbers for Victor Wembanyama. Just an incredible month of basketball. Putting up about 24 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's the pass to Sohan. Lee up top, guarded by Tatum. And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Porzingis. San Antonio with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Here's Brown following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5 now.
A three of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Tatum against Lee. Shoots from the elbow. G with the rebound.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Vassell against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the spurt. It's good for 2.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Vassell against Brown. Here's Andrews. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Tatum against Lee. From deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boston.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We know the Western Conference dominated the NBA Smitty for years, but now it feels like the East has finally caught back up.
The conference imbalance was a problem, Kevin. We had 8 seeds in the West that would have been a top 3 seed in the East. But now you could actually argue that the East is better than the West.
Isaacs checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Drew Holiday. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Andrews. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on White. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Now, here's Brown. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Even though he got fouled a lot, he never lost any of his aggressiveness. He kept making free throws, and in the process, really frustrated the D.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
9 feet out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Chase. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. Johnson. And the Spurs lead by 8.
He just wanted it more. Keldon Johnson with some grown man points.
Tatum against Johnson. From down low. And misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Wembanyama passes to Andrews. Johnson outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Brown inside, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Andrews. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. In the third spot, the Spurs. In fourth, the Celtics.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch, and you almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Collins is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
White inside, fades back. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Using every bit of his toughness, White's able to convert through contact.
Here's Andrews. 6 points for him. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Horford against Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Andrews. The 17-footer goes down. Skinny's got 8.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside Tatum. No good from outside.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Andrews. He's got 8. Passes to Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's G finishing it off.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
pass to Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Wembanyama.
Spurs substitution, Harrison Barnes.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. G kicks to White. The 11-footer, rebounded by the Spurs. To the middle. Barnes passes to Andrews. And it's sent back by White.
Quick off the floor. White tracks that shot and sends it back airmail.
They grab their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And G drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Andrews. White covering. Pulls it from 20. Andrews, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Tatum passes to Chase, and it's G finishing it off.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Here's Dimes, and he drops it in from the low post. And the Spurs lead by 6.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Outside, Horford. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's sent back by White. Tatum looking around. He kicks it to Horford. White left side. Shot is good off the back rim and in. White's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent mechanics on Derek's shot. He looks good, letting it fly at any range.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back at the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Here's Paul. The guard pair. It's White and Brown. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Isaac into the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Personal foul.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Collins. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Takes the 13-footer. Dimes pulls it in.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Tries from 10. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Free throw good. Lee. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yeah, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline reporting.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Horford the pass to Brown. 2 points. That one goes. Brown's got 6.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Collins trying to break free. Johnson gets the bucket. He has 6.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Down low. Shoots. The shot is good off the backboard. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
White, wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 6. Lee, left side. On the wing, Johnson. Six to shoot. The pass to Collins. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Isaac.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Brown with the bucket.
Great determination by Brown. Wasn't going to let a little bump throw him off.
Here's Dimes. He's covered by Brown. Ball's knocked loose. Out to Lee. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Lee.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
White against Paul. White, bounce pass. Here's Porzingis. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
No wonder defenses have a hard time limiting Porzingis inside. Just look at that massive wingspan.
White against Paul. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Boston trailing. Lee against White. Dimes the pass to Paul. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Despite his size, CP3 has always been able to score near the rim.
White looking around. Over Johnson. Some solid defense from Johnson.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Paul with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Headed to the floor right now.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Tatum. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Feeds it to Brown. Vassell with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Sohan. Good work defensively by Horford. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Isaac misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Sohan. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Assist goes to
Sohan's got his first points of the game. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's White. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I really like the toughness and effort White brings to the game. Nice play off contact.
Here's Andrews. No good on the 3.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Outside, Horford sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 1.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
Passes it to Sohan. Here's Andrews. 8 points for him. Shoots over White. Andrews, no good. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here's Brown. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First, gotta stay down on that pump fake because Brown will go right into the contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And some changes here for the Celtics. G's checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Isaac, and it's Drew Holiday in for White. And so he hits both.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And they get it. Rebounded by the Celtics. G's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Holiday, and he finishes nicely on the lane. Holiday's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And that's called finishing a play. Physical defense. Holiday stays focused, eyes on the rim.
For the 3, and that one's good. Andrews. Skinny's got 11.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Here's Chase. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Good on both. Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Launches from deep. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Shoots off the step back. And they'll get another chance. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 5. There's Lee with the 3. The rebound by Holiday.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Shoots over Brown. And the basket by Vassell.
The assist.
And this game is tied up now.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Celtics. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Celtics, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lee outside. To the right side. 3-pointer. G with the rebound. G's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
San Antonio trailing here. Vassell with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Wembanyama for three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, getting around 24 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Austin's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Right side, Lee. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lee's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. And Lee with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .105 left to play here in the half. The deep three from Tatum.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
Wembanyama passes to Andrews. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Brown. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
It's his first trip to the line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year. All the way up there at 88%.
And the first one drops.
Not his strength, but Devin Vassell is putting in work.
Vassell hits them both.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Brown outside. Takes the three. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sohan. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Lee passes to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 6.
And thanks to that cold lead second quarter, they're down to just over 30% from three-point range. It hasn't cost them the lead yet.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
They need this. Tatum gets it inside.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet, that's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They've done a few things really well, but they're also giving away some opportunities. Turnovers are the main thing they need to clean up. I'm sure that's their halftime talk. Stay in control.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Wembanyama is the center with Sochan next to him. Skinny is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Lee in at the three, the small forward.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Porzingis, it's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Porzingis has got 6.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Spurs working the ball around now. Didn't think that was going to go in. 30 points for lights out.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Spurs leading by 7. Andrews passes to Lee. To the inside, Wembanyama, and the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama has got his second bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. Andrews, no good. The Celtics shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. G kicks to Tatum. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Chase. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint, he lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Lee with the stuff.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Lee really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
Had a chance to check out the numbers for Lee. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 13 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Over G. Wembanyama, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Chase. Porzingis trying to get free, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Chase. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Vassell. Gets a very good look and converts. Vassell's got 8 points.
A lot of Vassell's buckets come off assists. He's very comfortable on catch-and-shoot situations.
Tatum kicks to Holiday. Drives to the hoop. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Sochan. Goes back up, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Spurs, a season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
And here is Lee. He's got 32 into the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lee's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
The pass to Tatum.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Andrews, no good.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Pass to Vassell. Shoots over Brown. Vassell, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Chase. And then G with the jam.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Andrews. He's got 15. Sochan, the pass to Lee. Passes it to Andrews. From deep three-point land, the long distance 3 is buried. Skinny's got 18 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The 3 from Tatum.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Holiday. Vassell, the pass to Andrews. Here's Wembanyama. It's blocked. Vassell against Brown. From down in the low post, it goes. Now just a 5-point Spurs lead. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Some changes for Boston. Jonathan Isaac is jacked in for Porzingis, and it's Whiten for Jaylen Brown. Lee outside. Wembanyama down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to White. Fires it up. San Antonio with the rebound. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. With the fadeaway. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Takes the 13-footer. Isaac misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And so it's Boston with it. The pass to Tatum. Here's G. Defended by Wembanyama. Pass to Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Timeout. The craziest fans will get a t-shirt. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Spurs.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Lee outside. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get the rebound.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac. A young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Ball outside. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. From downtown. Wembanyama, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
White the pass to Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Keldon Johnson.
And a moment here to see the numbers for G. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. First one falls for him.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Porzingis is checked in for G. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Drew Holiday. And both free throws good for Isaac. San Antonio leading by 3. Passes it to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Here's Dimes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Horford.
That one on Horford.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Dimes. He's covered by Brown. Dimes, the pass to Wembanyama. Count it. Wembanyama has got 9.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, White. Good on the shot. He's got 8.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Shotgun 2 there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Brown kicks to Porzingis. His 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio leading by 5. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. Here's Dimes. 6 points for him. Tries it from 9. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson, a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's White missing. San Antonio's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Johnson, the pass to Barnes. Over Horford. Barnes can't get it to go.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Paul passes to Johnson. Shoots over Isaac. Johnson can't hit. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Brown against Johnson. Right side, Porzingis. Brown feeling out a bit. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts. Ball against White. Now Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent 3-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston trailing. Isaac passes to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Explosive in tight quarters. JB imposing his will out there.
The line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Paul. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Spurs lead by 1. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Now the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Brown. Releases. Rebound San Antonio. Lee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Dimes no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Lee with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Lee.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Out to the right wing. Feeds away. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Here's Dimes. He's covered by Brown. From deep, Johnson hits it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Brown outside. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Horford kicks to White. Second shot opportunity. And Lee pulls it down. Spurs leading by 4. And stolen by Horford. Isaac against Johnson. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Pass to Johnson. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Some changes for Boston. She's checked in for Porzingis. Jason Tatum comes in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jaylen Brown. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Chase. Got a piece of it.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
And Tatum continues to improve as a passer. This is really an example of leadership.
Hall uses the glass to finish the layup. Now here's Tatum. Shoots from 12. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Jason Tatum.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise. Headed to the floor right now, it's Celtics.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during the shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. It's all knotted up.
As a coach, you're comfortable with Holiday taking that shot. He has a good feel from the mid-range.
Passes it to Dimes. And it's sent back by White. He lobs it up, and G with the stuff.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Paul passes to Dimes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Dimes got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Lee against Tatum. Over Lee. Here's Chase. And he drops in the layup off the glass. G's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Holiday. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Paul outside. Dimes the pass to Paul. Lee against Tatum. Lee kicks to Johnson. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's G. He's guarded by Johnson. He gets it in there. G's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Dimes, the pass to Johnson. Here's Dimes. Goes up to the stripe. Jump shot is good.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Paul against Holiday. Here's Chase. Good. 30 points for G.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Paul passes to Dimes. Lee left side. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And that one's good by G. 32 points for G.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
Paul looking around. Now the dish to Lee. It's tipped.
And they continue to control the glass.
Down low. And G with the stuff.
Even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Holiday against Paul. The shot. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Dimes.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Holiday. And it's G finishing it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Dimes no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Tatum on the wing. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Back to Isaac. He kicks to White. 5 on the clock. And here's Tatum for 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Spurs trail by 12. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Get up on your feet.
Present our New Balance player of the game, G.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Andrews. Here's Wembanyama. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Tatum with it. Pass to Isaac. It's blocked.
Reading the eyes of the shooter, Jeremy Sochan, denying the chance for a bucket.
Isaac with the steal. And the pass to Chase. Great pass to set up the lay-in. G's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Andrews buries the long-range jumper. Skinny's got 21.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here's Tatum for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Spurs trail by 13. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for G.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
First free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Derek White. And good on the second, so he makes them both. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely. Pass to Porzingis. Rebound by Sochan.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And here is Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.